The officials say they're not here. The experts say they're not here. They're not supposed to be here. Yet all over the Appalachian Mountains there have been many sightings, reports, and signs of cougars walking around somebody's woods, field, or even their backyard. Today, Matthew Murphy and Harrison Murphy do some researching to find out what the experts say, what the locals say, what the government says, and what the truth is. Could the North American cougars still live in Appalachia? Could they have migrated? Could they be remnants? Or could somebody have released them? About 5 years ago, my older brothers, Rich and Luke, were working out in the early morning in our backyard when they heard a strange scream coming up about 100 feet away from them in the woods. It was like nothing they had ever heard, so they went inside and looked it up. And the sound was identical to the sound of a cougar that's in heat, but cougars aren't supposed to live here in Appalachia. So they called up one of our neighbors, who's a game warden, and had him check it out. We looked in our woods and we found large cat tracks. The game warden said that there have been several people who have called him because they have found large cat tracks or cougars killing livestock and dragging it 20 or 30 feet up a tree.
So we were standing about here. It was probably 5:30 in the morning. We were just working out here in the yard, and the noise came from just up that way, just beyond the line of trees. There's a ATV trail that runs probably 5 or 10 feet in from the woods. That's where we heard the sound.
A few years ago, our friend who was staying next door to us was woken up by some dogs barking. He grabbed a gun and a light and ran up towards the barking. And as he was running towards the dogs, on his left, he heard something running through the woods. He shined his light on it, and all he could see were two eyes, about 4 or 5 inches apart from each other. And it was hissing at him. But he wouldn't shoot, because he was afraid it was some dog, until the next morning, when he came to his senses. He was really upset about the fact that he didn't shoot, because it was hissing at him. There have also been many other sightings of cougars in broad daylight and at night within 20 miles of our house. After doing some research, Matthew and I have found that cougars particularly like the kind of area that we live in. So we decided to find out whether cougars have migrated or if they're just remains of the old eastern cougars. Some people believe that the cougars that have been spotted in Appalachia have migrated from out west, which could be true. There have been cougars who have migrated from the Midwest all the way to New England. So it could be that some cougars have migrated here and then had babies, causing there to be a decent amount of cougars here in Appalachia. Here's the deal. We can't get an official to come down and even investigate until we get a picture or a video that has obviously been taken in our area. But cougars seldom reveal themselves. Out of all the stories I've ever heard, only 1, maybe 2 were sightings, and nobody has ever gotten a picture. The only time a cougar goes near a human being would be by accident, or mistaking some biker or runner who's going through the woods for its prey. And in that case, a cougar is an excellent hunter, and 95% of the time they will defeat their prey in seconds. Could all of this just be a coincidence? Could all the sightings be bears, dogs, or bobcats? Could all the stories just be tall tales, or even a figment of somebody's imagination?
The cougar is a very dangerous animal. although rarely attacks humans. It has sharp teeth and claws. It has eyes that can see in the daylight and in the dark, which enable it to hunt in the night. It also can jump 20 feet straight forward, 15 feet straight up, and safely drop 60 feet straight down. This enables it to be a deadly hunter. It also means it could avoid humans very well by working at night and getting away when someone is near.
The officials deny they're here. The experts claim they're not here. They must be here.